Acceptance criteria are simple notes or conditions added to the user story that tells what the user story must do so that it can satisfy the need of the customer that is defined by the product owner. It should be clear, concise, and product owner should be able to verify it. We talked about the 3 C's. Acceptance criteria shows up in the confirmation phase where team members and product owner are collaboratively discussing and coming to an agreement on the acceptance criteria of the user story. Again, these conditions of acceptance statements are known as acceptance criteria. Acceptance criteria enriches the user story by making it testable, and also it ensures the story by making it demoable to the stakeholders or the product owners or the external customers. Product owner writes the acceptance criteria and brings them to the team, and they decide and come to a common agreement on what acceptance criteria should be part of that user story. So let's look at an example. Using our very simple user story format, we're going to define who, what, and why. As a new student, I want to be able to create a new account on theagilecoach.com so that I can enroll into a course. This is a very simple story. How can we add more details and how can we make this story more testable and clear? Well, we can add 3 acceptance criteria in this that defines the entry method. Create an account through LinkedIn, create an account through Google, and create an account through Facebook. These 3 conditions are very specific. These are 3 login and account creation portals, and it's really easy for developers to understand. They need to integrate with these 3 platforms and allow the new students to log in and create accounts from these 3 social media platforms. Lastly, you want to remember these 3 things. Acceptance criteria should be testable with clearly defined pass-fail results. The acceptance criteria should be clear and concise. Developers should be able to understand it. No poetic language or philosophical statements, just to avoid any confusions. And acceptance criteria is established with shared understanding between the team and the product owner. One might ask a question, how many acceptance criteria per user story? This is totally up to teams. I recommend teams write anywhere between 3 to 7 acceptance criteria. And it's more than that, they can always split that user story into 2.